Hi everyone! I'm starting a series called What It's Like in the US. So for our first episode, I'm calling it the Public Places Edition. Definitely watch out for the other videos on this series. With this series, I will be sharing with you some things that I hope would help you to not be too confused with how things are done or said in the US when you get there. Again, today our focus is just public places except schools. I have a separate episode for school settings. Although obviously you will assimilate eventually, but knowing these things ahead will help with adjusting your expectations and also so that you will feel less unsure. When you are new at any place, it is natural to be insecure, so much so that some people would choose to avoid social gatherings or would choose not to speak. It is quite common, especially for Filipinos, to have a spokesperson kind of, and that person is always going to be the one to order food for everyone or ask questions, etc. I am hoping that after watching the videos in this series, you can speak for yourself. You will go out and really enjoy yourself and not be too conscious of so many things. If you have not subscribed yet, I invite you to do so that I could grow my channel and be able to share more information with people, especially teachers who are aspiring to teach in the US. I also have a Facebook page, so definitely like and follow that too so you can join me on my Facebook Live next time. That is also where you can chat with me for any questions that you might have about teaching in the US. Obviously, there would be nuances on the culture and way of life and expressions per state. So again, adjust your expectations. Alright, let's get into it. First, I do not know how close you are to flying to the US at the time you're watching this, so I want to mention this first so that you will not spend on buying winter clothes and have it take up so much space in your luggage in case you are at a point of preparing to leave soon. You can buy it there and there is no need to rush because when you get there, it will not be winter time yet. You will most likely arrive in the US before fall or autumn officially starts, which is around the last week of September. So you'll be there at the end of summer. Although that season can be very chilly depending which state you're going to, by that time you will already have extra money to buy winter outfit. And also you will already know where to buy them for less. Just so you know, winter officially starts in the last week of December. But of course, snow may already have fallen even before December for some states. For starters, you can check out your local stores like Ross, Walmart, and there's Goodwill too for your winter needs. Second, since I already mentioned Goodwill, might as well talk about that next. It's a store that sells pre-loved items from books to furniture to toys and clothes and many more. If you are diligent enough to really check out their racks, you can find branded goods that still have their tags on, so it's not used. Most of these items that they sell there are donations. If you are looking for home items such as plates, ironing boards, those items, check out your local Goodwill stores first before buying new items. While in there, make sure to check out which tags are on sale too. If they say that yellow tags are on sale, it means that there's a discount for items that are with yellow tags. Third, most of the transactions are cashless, such as paying rent or buying a car, whether it's new or old. If you do not have a credit card yet or a check, you will need to buy money order. Money order should be filled out correctly, so make sure to ask the vendor what you should have written there. That includes the amount and the name of the vendor. These are where you can buy money orders. You can buy it from Amscot, Walmart, Publix, US Post Office, Western Union, CVS Pharmacy, and most big stores. You can use cash in shops, restaurants, stores, gas stations, usually small transactions. Fourth, if you use cash in stores and shops, for instance, of course, this means you will end up having lots of change, such as coins in different denominations. Usually they accumulate. What you can do is just keep them and put them in a jar or a tin. When there's lots already, you go to Walmart and have it changed to bills. They have a coin machine where you can drop or pour your coins in. The machine will sort and count your coins. A receipt will come out with the amount of coins you have. You will take this receipt and give it to one of the cashiers and they will give you the bills equivalent to how much you dropped in the machine minus a minimal fee. Other stores stores have this coin machine too besides Walmart. Fifth, most services can be completed online or by phone calls. So you really don't have to go to the banks for most transactions. So if you notice, if you go to banks there's not a lot of staff that are present physically. So get used to that too. Number 6, there are no security guards in hospitals, banks, stores, schools, malls, etc. They are, of course, equipped with security systems. 7th, clean up as you go in fast food restaurants, food courts. So make sure not to leave your trays and plates on your table. Number 8, make sure to be aware where the crosswalks or pedestrian crossings are and only cross there. Unlike in the Philippines, you can cross the street basically anywhere you feel like despite having signs not to. Most crosswalks have crosswalk buttons or push buttons. Use it. Make sure that you are pushing the right button though. This is especially important for you when you are at an intersection where there are several directions and there's a button for each one. It will light with a stick figure that's walking, which means it is safe to walk and it is timed. If it is time to stop or halt, the stick figure will also stop walking and will appear to just be standing. It's also going to blink. If it's a busy crosswalk, you can first observe people and see how they're doing it. Of course, when you are in rather rural areas, things may be a bit different. Honestly, during my first few months there, I was intimidated by the crosswalks. If you're liking my content so far, please subscribe, like the video, and hit the notification bell. Is there anything you're curious about as regards living in the US? Comment your questions below if you have any. I also want to invite you to like and follow my Facebook page for more contents that I can't post here on YouTube. Okay, let's continue. Number 9, birds and other animals like ducks, alligators, squirrels, raccoon, etc. in public places are common and must be left alone, so do not approach. You can call local police numbers if they are being a nuisance or a threat. 10. Do not be super conscious about your accent when you speak to the locals, such as your students. The US is a place where people from all over the world come for whatever reason, and so it is only natural that people speak differently in terms of sound, accent, and intonation. Whenever you are feeling inadequate and insecure about how you speak and are afraid that you might be laughed at in secret or openly, remember that you are there because the employers find you qualified to teach the American students, and that's their future leaders. If they ask you to repeat what you said, then repeat it slowly. You too may need to ask them to repeat what they said. Both are fine and natural if communication is to be effective. Of course, remember that you also have 5 years to improve on your accent if that is something you want to do. If not, that's fine too. So do not be shy. Go ahead and order that food you want to eat. This leads me to number 11. When ordering food at the counter or restaurant or paying for groceries at the cashier, always say your greetings first. It does not have to be an elaborate greeting. Just say hi and say thank you before you leave. It doesn't hurt to be courteous. You will notice that people seem to always be in a hurry, especially on busy hours and places. So when you order food, for instance, make it quick and clear and complete. For instance, you are ordering at McDonald's. You can say, "Hi, good morning. I'd like 2 orders of meal number 3 with large orange juice to go, please." You may skip saying, "Can I order?" Of course you can. So just say what you want, how many, and say if it's for takeout or for dine-in. They'd be annoyed if they had to ask you this information one by one when you could already have stated them in the beginning. 12. Get used to hearing "how are you?" or "how are you doing?" When you hear this, just say "I'm good, thank you." You may ask back, "How about you?" Or you may not. It's okay too. You do not have to follow what we were taught by our teachers when we were in grade school. You know how it goes. They say, "Hi, how are you?" "I'm fine, thank you. How about you?" Nope, you don't have to do it like that. When they ask you this, they didn't really mean for you to tell them how your day's been or what's currently ailing you or something. It's just a way of greeting people. That is why most of them would not even stop walking or doing whatever they're doing as they say that to you. Also, they are not keen on knowing about personal things, so do not feel pressured to elaborate and do not expect them to also tell you personal things about them or other people. So do not overshare. Also, get used to hearing, have a good one. That means have a good day. 13. Most workers are paid by the hour, so each hour is precious and has a financial equivalent. That is why they value time a lot. Be conscious of the time. Do not come to a meeting late. Do not end the meeting late if you are the one organizing or facilitating it. If it is break time, such as lunch period, if not really necessary, do not come to their office or classroom for small talks or to ask them questions. If it's something you can email them, use email or you can call. Most classrooms are equipped with telephones. There's a regular meeting among teachers teaching the same classes anyway. It's called PLC. That's short for Professional Learning Communities. This is when you can talk to them about your questions or concerns as regards your classes. 14. Do not stare. Even if some people might look weird or interesting to you, well, this should be a practice wherever you are, even in your home country, so mind your own business. 15. Okay, this one might seem too much for you, but people there do not use umbrellas if it's not raining. You will just not see them using umbrellas even when the sun is high and shining ever so brightly. If it's the glare you're concerned about, you can wear a pair of sunglasses or a visor. But if you really want to use your umbrella, it's up to you. But you will be the weird one, just saying. 16. This one's obvious and should be a practice worldwide. Do not spit in public. Number 17. You will have just one phone number there even if you change your unit or network. This number has lots of uses there. This is your number for queuing when you are applying for a driver's license, for obtaining your social security number. This is where they will send one-time PIN for when you have online accounts for bank, Netflix, Google Chrome, etc. 18, and this is the last one, Amber Alert. Do not be shocked when your phone sounds off a very loud signal that seems to go forever. That's the Amber Alert for when someone's been abducted. It's a text message alert that describes the abductee and the abductor, including the car make and possible whereabouts, etc. I'm sorry, I totally forgot about giving tip, and this is very important because it is expected for you to give tips to restaurant workers. For instance, for someone who delivers pizza to you, most of the tips are already incorporated in the bill that you're going to pay when you order online, for instance. So also when you go to salons, to when you're having your haircut, having your massage, tip will be expected. So make sure to give tips to the workers. Okay, this is it for this episode. Again, watch out for the next episode in the series, What's It Like in the US. Thank you for watching today's video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!